Hey yo, ladies and gentlemen, Roadmap Sneak Peek 3, new Japanese Heavies, the return of the Waffenträger, Mirny-13 and more is going to be in today's video because we're going to do kind of a reaction stuff over here to Roadmap Highlights July 2023. We have different topics over here to look at, no much text for me to read, guys, sadly, so I guess without further ado, let's simply jump into this video where Michael Broek, I guess, is talking about different things. Here we go. Here goes nothing. Let's see what they have to offer.
Hello,
and
ladies
let's
and gentlemen. My name is
have
Michael,
our words on it as well, right?
Episode of the Roadmap Highlights. I
Hello.
know it's summer. I know it's very, very hot. But nevertheless, we are putting a lot of effort into developing your favorite game. Today,
by the way, shout out to the coffee gang. Whoever has coffee up, shout out to you.
Alexandra and I want to show you the latest updates from the World of Tanks development team. So please stay tuned as we have a lot of good news to share with you. There's a lot of content that we are sharing with you guys in this video, but I still want to point out that very soon we are releasing the British medium vehicles that will enrich the gameplay and will cause a lot of cool situations within the battlefield. I can't wait until you guys can try those out.
Alright, British Wheeled Mediums is going to be the next big content batch. Some rumors were saying that in August, we'll see. Right, let's take another sip of coffee before the next big topic. So, what's new? Overwhelming fire, okay, let's see.
Hello everyone, great to have you back. Today, we've got some exciting updates for you. Let's dive right in. Now, I'm sure many of you remember the Waffenträger and Mirny-13 events. Well, we've got more updates and juicy details to share on these modes and more. And for those of you craving something fresh, we've got just the thing. Introducing Overwhelming Fire, an exciting event featuring the autocannons mechanic. And more updates on the Japanese heavy tanks you've been asking for.
Ooh, that's hot. That's hot.
Overwhelming Fire is intended to be a fun mode and all about what if. It's about experimentation and crazy ideas at its very core. Such as, what if there was an autocannon arty?
Oh my god, so it actually is arty.
While yes, it will feature
Dude.
autocannons, we intend for this mode to be more of an enhancement to
this
our
thing is
usual
funny
events, finding new
Stargy
and
100
fancy ways we can experiment and play with new mechanics and weird tank combinations, like this abomination, the autocannon arty.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm going to play the hell out of this.
You will be able to drive and experiment with 8 different vehicles.
Dispatcher thingy.
We will have all sorts of cannon and gun types for all, each with their own interface and cool visual effects. Which means you have to ask yourself just one question. Do I feel lucky? Well, do you? And before any of you start getting overexcited, these tanks are intended to be fun and experimental only, not a precursor or plan for future tank release and designs for the live server. Sorry to ruin your dreams of role-playing as an A10 Warthog on tracks.
I'm actually going to play this game mode because I was able to test out 3 tanks and
get ready for the awesome Waffenträger game mode. It's crazy, chaotic, and a fun experience. Ermelinda is back, and she's all set to create mayhem on the battlefield. You might already know her, but if not, you'll quickly get to know this infamous driver and her legendary tank. Say hello to Hannelore, Ermelinda's older sister, who has now joined the Alliance.
Oh my god, this lore goes on and on and on. We started with the father, now daughter last year, and now older sister. Who's next? Nanny, maybe. Next
year. With
year.
a new ally, the Alliance also has a new commander, Jana, to aid the fight against the machinations of Maximilian Leonard von Krieger Witthofen.
Oh, nice
Baron
soundtrack
Zuli
behind.
Duesenberg. This game mode will feel like a blast from the past for our experienced players, but with new exciting twists and updates to keep things fresh. And if you're a newer player, get ready for some wild and enjoyable mayhem in this mode.
Okay, that was new. The explosion, the blast.
We've heard your requests and we're thrilled to
Mirny-13
announce
coming
the
back.
return of Mirny-13, a highly anticipated game mode. This upcoming episode will serve as the epic conclusion to the currently planned trilogy. However, the future of the town of Mirny remains uncertain. The mode will have new enemies and bosses this year. Like in previous years, they will be mobile, agile, and hostile. They will be cunning and full of menace. The Immortal, with its amazing soundtrack, will make a return, but it's got some backup this year, with a different boss for players to face at each of the 3 different difficulty levels. I can't share their official names yet. You can say hello to Rob and Fluffy. Find them a little less intimidating with these names, and perhaps you want to drop a comment down below and give us
Looks
your
cool.
nickname for these beautiful new creations. The plan is that these different bosses at different levels will keep the gameplay challenging but not repetitive as you develop your skills and tactics playing the mode. Remember, the key to success is to dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge those enemies. We're also going to introduce new mechanics that will allow you to deal with these dynamic and dangerous moments, like the
Okay, so we had a couple abilities over here, like the shield, where it didn't take any damage, or the reload.
ability to become invisible
Insta reload,
to the enemy
right?
or improve your reload speed. Let's hope for a nice conclusion to the story arc for our characters. But again, you never know. It's not the first time we've been surprised by the Immortal.
Alright. Random
Many
events.
thanks to all of you who took part in testing in the last recon mission. By the end of the year, you can expect to see random events in random battles, with a special Maps in Development tag, once you are in the battle, to disable these maps from appearing in your map pool, as they are enabled by default. This new generation of maps should make random battles more dynamic, as the events can launch at any time during the battle, usually in the first half, though they may not happen at all.
Okay, so that's
The
cool
objects
that
and
those are
effects of
actually random.
events will be more detailed and spectacular than they were in Recon Mission. In some places, they will substantially change the map landscape, and here you can see the difference in the events on Himmelsdorf. The event zone will be significantly improved visually, and instead of the red line, there will be red fog, which indicates a dangerous zone. The event zone will be changed as well, with the vehicles inside the zone destroyed only if they interact with the big main object, like if an object crashes directly on top of your tank. If an object or its debris falls near your tank, the tank won't be damaged. This means you will have a chance to survive if you don't leave the zone in time. The way the event also triggers during the battle has been refined, and based on the testing and feedback, we hope that this should make the event occurrence more dynamic and not obstructive.
Alright. That is E50 stuck in the rubble, that was kinda cool. Map improvements.
We have a lot of stuff
Oh, okay. Let's hear that.
and resources currently invested in working on our new generation of maps. But we have not forgotten about old maps and the need of continual work and rebalance. We have around 10 maps being rebalanced to improve the gameplay experience on all of them
Alright.
and even out the win
Big map
chance for
rebalance.
both teams. Some of the maps will see some large changes, others will receive much smaller adaptations, depending on what the performance data shows, and of course on your feedback. Here's more details.
Ensk Mountain
Pass
Bus.
will see the biggest changes.
Yeah.
The heavy tank encounter zone will be expanded, with both balconies on the dominating heights reworked. Several new pieces of cover will also be added.
A little balcony up
Some
here.
areas will be changed for both teams. For instance, we will reduce the opportunities to
Balcony
fire
over here
from
as well.
and be fired up on
Yeah.
when leaving the spawn from both sides of the map.
So this will be a lot
The
safer now.
Spatiansky map will
So basically it's like a light tank. For light tanks, this map is going to be way less useful now. You know, because light tanks, they struggled on this map many times already. You know, you were able to get some early stuff from the early middle spawn from both sides. You know, you had snipers, so you spotted him. But now it is going to be way less prominent, and light tanks, I can see them struggling on this map quite a bit to get assistance, at least, because many flanks are, you know, so close to each other. All the tanks are seeing each other already, no spotting needed, but, you know, maybe still something in the middle.
Change for both teams. For instance, we will
This is
reduce
way
the
more open,
opportunities to fire from and be fired up on when leaving the spawn from both sides of the map. The Studzianki
I'm also
map
looking forward
will
to
also
this.
be improved in a lot of ways,
Studzianki.
starting with an expansion of the factory area to make the left side a little stronger, allowing players to use their armor more effectively in more positions. And the village was also widened. The do or die ditch will better protect against fire
Oh,
from
that's...
spawn. On Oyster Bay, the lines of fire for artillery.
Okay, so this is all about that. Now this is definitely way more
better.
interesting, I would say. So usually it was like risk it all, like all in. You're going all in. If you're going down there, you're basically going all in. You know, are you going to win the dip and win the match or not? You know, depends how many tanks enemy team is going to send, how many tanks your team is going to send, right?
Protect against fire from
But this
spawn.
should be a bit more interesting
Oyster
fight.
Bay, the lines
Definitely.
of fire for artillery and the positions of sniping and ambush tanks will be better balanced.
I don't
With
know
some
if this
improvements
fixes the map
also
though.
made to their initial route when leaving the spawn. Other maps that will receive some love are Fisherman's Bay, Murovanka, Cliff, Live Oaks, Lakeville, Ents,
Big
and
ends.
Siegfried Line.
We also saw a lot
Okay.
of interest and curiosity about new tanks from our last video. We felt it important to give you a very early sneak peek into the Japanese heavy tanks line.
Oh yeah, let's see. Japanese heavies, guys. They
The
look
new
very
line of
cool.
tanks under development will be very different from the current Japanese heavy tanks that end in the Type 5. The Type 71 line will look far more modern and technologically advanced, and I'll say personally, I love the look of these new tanks.
It looks like
Even as an
AMX
appreciator of
30B.
big boxy straight line designs.
This looks like Type
New
61.
tanks will combine mobility and protection and feature adjustable hydro pneumatic suspension on the higher tier vehicles. More importantly, of course, they will be equipped with a cool new gun mechanic. The gun
What?
cooling mechanic gives you a choice of either firing quicker with regular accuracy or waiting a little longer before firing and being rewarded with noticeably improved default accuracy. The cooldown time is slightly longer than the reload time. Default accuracy of these heavies will be comparable to other.
What? What did it say? So I have options.
They will be equipped with a cool new gun mechanic. The gun cooling mechanic gives you a choice
Ah, gun cooling mechanic. Okay.
of either firing quicker with regular accuracy or waiting a little longer before firing and being rewarded with noticeably improved default accuracy.
All right.
The cooldown
So for
time
more sniping
is slightly
shots,
longer than the
You
reload
just wait
time.
slightly longer.
Default
Close
accuracy
range,
of these
bam,
heavies
bam.
will be comparable to
DPM.
the other heavies of the same tier, with the mechanic applied to certain vehicles of the line. Combining this new gun mechanic with adjustable suspension systems, you should be able to experience a different type of gameplay than what you would normally expect from a heavy tank line. The goal for these tanks is to be versatile, fun, and not frustrating to play with or against. You will see more information as these tanks head to
Alright.
super test during September.
This
and
one
as
looks
we get
super cool,
ever
though.
closer to their release after the British wheeled medium vehicles.
It looks like a mix between Grunwan and something else.
We know many of you have been asking for updates about what's happening with the crew since we last announced any details. Following that last announcement, we have been working hard on putting your feedback into action. We're still in early development phase, so the changes will come live in spring next year at the earliest, but we want to share these important details with you now.
We will remove below 100% trained crews in order to make the player experience with crews more convenient and friendly. All crews will start with a 100% training on the vehicle they are trained in. We are aware many players have invested time and energy in their crews, especially when it comes to training them. The XP that was earned training 50% crews up to 100% will be added to the crew experience pool. This change in tank training level means that you will no longer be able to transfer crew to a standard tech tree tank that they are not trained for.
So this is
We've
like
also been
okay, little phase, crew phase, upgrade phase. They are taking it very slowly now after the previous feedback.
working on a brand new info page that will provide you with an overview of the upcoming events, updates, and features in the next several months of World of Tanks. This should help you see important upcoming events and help ensure you don't miss anything you'll find cool and exciting. I know
Okay,
in
that's
particular,
cool.
this will be welcome for any campaign players. Make sure to check out this new feature that will help you keep up to date with all upcoming updates and events with all your tanking needs.
Is it already there? No, right? No. Vehicle rebalance.
Thank you for watching the video, guys. And before you go on your well-deserved summer holiday, I want to assure you that we are working on a very sensitive and important topic constantly, which is vehicle rebalancing. Unfortunately, I have no information that I can share with you right now, since there's a lot of work going on and a lot of discussions, and we really want to get it right. But rest assured that in the next upcoming months, you will get an update on the latest development on this stage. In the meantime, I want you to hit like and subscribe, so you're not...
So big vehicle rebalancing coming are going to be the most wanted, sought after nerfs in this list as well. Only time will tell, but guys, a lot of special events we can see. Overwhelming fire is coming. Now this deck just looks ridiculous. Where is it? Like this one just looks ridiculous. I need to play with it. Like I need to play with it, guys. I am going to play the hell out of it as well when this game mode comes.
Well, yes.
Waffenträger event. Is Waffenträger event going to feature the Waffenträger E100 again as a rental tank? Most likely we're going to get loot boxes, something like that, because last time they did that, it was pretty successful for them, so whatever is successful for Wargaming usually tends to happen again in one way or another, I would say so. Mirny-13, many of you wanted to see this back, is coming back as well. Random events is coming. Also, we have map improvements. Okay, big map rebalancing, big Dezrng and Muravanka, Siegfried Line. Those maps are receiving balances all the time. New Japanese heavy tanks with new gun mechanic, more accuracy or better TPM, right? Like the cooling feature. It's basically like that, but how exactly it worked, they did not reveal absolutely anything over here about that. At least, you know, no, like not even visual zoomed in picture, just generic action shown over here, but those look very cool. Hopefully interesting to play, and they're not annoying to play against, as they said as well. Removal of crew penalty. Okay, so 100% crew. Over here, info page and the vehicle rebalance. So, ladies and gentlemen, roadmap 2023, third one this year, right? If I'm not mistaken. What do you think about that? What are you most excited about? Now, they mentioned many things over here which are coming very soon, like the in August there should be the Overwhelming Fire event coming, right? We know that Waffenträger is coming, Mirny-13 during the Halloween event, or around that usually, right? If I'm not mistaken. British wheeled medium tanks are coming as well. We'll see if the rumors are correct about the August date for the next big update. What is your take on it? Ladies and gentlemen, let me know in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for tuning in. I catch you next time with something else. Stay awesome, stay beautiful, take care and bye.